jamming. Sábado Grande. That is Big Saturday for all you non-Spanish speakers, in which I am one of them. I'll throw a few phrases out there here and there, but I am not anywhere close to fluent in Spanish. Fasting fitness, special forces, bam. And yeah, man, I am so psyched about the progress that we have been making. And, you know, props out to Bod, props out to Spirit, props out to Universe for, you know, guiding us on this journey and, you know, building the strength to perform the exercises we need to perform, which builds the strength we want to build, which gives us the ability to not only live strong and well and you know, unafraid and confident, but man, it's just a good feeling. It's a really good feeling these days, as opposed to the days of youth when ego was satisfied by, you know, having people attracted to you and dating and all this kind of stuff. All that stuff is not even a factor these days. It's amazing how much can be accomplished when a lot of the distractions are out of the way. And the more distractions, the more direct you can travel to your goal destination. So I got some ideas for today. It might be a Saturday cleanup. Some of the exercises and routines that didn't really get to during the week. Definitely want to get some lunges in. Definitely want to do some kind of special forces, but not, you know, as heavy and not as time constrained as the usual stuff. Something I can do kind of on the leisure tip. I'm thinking maybe deadlift, straight leg deadlift, something like that, right? And I also want to get back under the bar for 10 by 10s. See if we can get that, add a little bit of weight to both of the bars. And yeah, talking too much. Time to get into the gym, get the job done. We'll see you guys on the flip. I don't think I've ever done as many special experimental fitness nutrition protocols as Body and Mind done this year. So we started the intermittent fasting in February, and that moved into a fasting fitness where we would continue the fast right into the workout and not have our first meal until after the workout. We started running in June and discovering that we could actually run for a solid 30 to 40 minutes. We're still working on that. Later in the year, just recently, we started doing negative. So we started doing negative reps, slow motion reps, more holding of the weights, almost like isometrics. That had a positive effect as well. So as I have noted in the past, it all works. What you do is you find what's right for you. If lifting weights is right for you, do that. If animal flow is right for you, do that. Whatever you do, your body is going to respond to that. If body responds in a way that is satisfying, that is pleasing, that feels good to you, then you found the right flow. We are pushing things to the edge of the bodyverse, friends, and Bod is responding very, very well. Top notch, It's crazy. We push, instead of pushing back, it responds. I don't know if you ever had a vehicle, and I always do the vehicle comparisons because the body is a biochemical vehicle and the machine is a mechanical vehicle. But sometimes the symptoms kind of overlap. So you got your car and you push it too far. You throw a rod or something like that, man, or it burns out or it stops, something happens. The gears seize up. But the body doesn't do that, man. Especially if you push it a little bit more, because the biomechanism in the body is designed to adapt to what we do to it. It adapts to our environment. So there's the science. Let's get into the workout. We started out with lunge squats with the barbell. We're like, what the heck, man? 95 pounds. I think we may have put 100 pounds on there and did our 10 sets. We were doing 10 by 10s, but I tell you, for the life of me, I cannot remember the other exercise I was doing with the lunge squats. We did get the 10 by 10 in, and then the next round we did a triple, and I think we just went for broke. We got a 90-pound dumbbell and did the very close grip chest presses. On the other side of the bench, we did bent flies with 55-pound dumbbells, and then we did a combination of stand-up rows and then bicep curls. We did not get to do our deadlift special forces, but we did settle for special forces on the cable. We did a cable row and tricep push down. Did the whole thing 10 to 1, back up to 10, and by that time the crowd in the gym was starting to dissipate, and it wasn't looking good for the bench press, man. I was like, all right, maybe we don't get the bench press today. So we go over to the leg extension machine for Ronda size, add another one of those 5-pound little booster discs on there, and boom, work it out. Well, not exactly boom. It's more like chugga, 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 work through it. So we'll stay with that. It's 50 pounds now. We'll stay with that for a while until that starts getting a little bit too easy, and then we'll move up another 5. By this time, I'm ready to drop, but the bench press opens up. So add another 5 pounds. Now we're up to 100, and I'm like, maybe I can do 12 reps. Definitely not trying to do 12 by 12, but let's see what we got. We did that, and bicep curls again. It's the first time I'm doing like 2 sets of bicep curls in one day, and at the end of the workout, right? So we got 100 pounds bench press. Bam, we pop out 4 sets of 12. We match it with the bicep curls, and then we're done, overdone. Might have been close to 3 hours that we were in there today, and it might be close to 3 hours that I'm talking about it and describing it. But man, the big story is the response of the body. Forget the looks. The looks are important to some people, but I'm like 50% over the looks, right? Notice I can slip back into looks anytime, but what's bugging me out is the way the body is responding and becoming just stronger. Endurance is up, stamina is up, energy is up, strength is up. It's just like, wow. So that's the deal, gang. That's the report. Before and after pictures, you're probably not going to see too many of them from me. It's just a feel. The feel is, like I say, just zooming me up there. Anyway, that's it. Promise this time. Thanks. Appreciate you guys. See you next workout.